Have you ever heard, helping others, that doesn't make the world better, it also makes you better? Let me ask you, how does that make sense? You sacrifice time, money, and effort to give to others, but what's next after that? Do you feel that glowing, warm feeling that you're helping? Or what do you think stands in the way of this? Now, it can be a little hard to envision how your efforts will make a difference. There seems to be a missing step because it has been ingrained in our heads that you become a better person by helping others, as there's no comparison of the good feeling one gets by making a difference in someone's life. Well, knowing facts about helping others isn't enough. And in today's story, we will learn how a father was able to teach his son what giving can do to others, and how a man finding a coin in his shoe turns into a blessing for both the man himself and the son. Learn how to bring a change in your life, bring change to others, and to untap your potential. Welcome to Untapping Your Potential, where we will share with you motivational stories, motivational figures, comeback stories, and public speaking tips that will keep you growing and inspire you to take action. Once upon a time, there was a father and a son who were out for a stroll. When they reached the field, they saw some old shoes which were half damaged just by the road. The son pointed at the shoes and tells his father, "Look, let's take the shoes and hide it somewhere. It would be fun to see how the owner scrambling around looking for them while we hide in the bushes." The father sets his son aside and levels with him. He advises his son, "Those shoes might not mean anything to you, but they sure will mean a lot to the owner. From the looks of it, it might be from a farmer's. Those might be the same shoes he would use to go to work and come home." The father thought of something different instead, something that would benefit both parties. "Tell you what," the father said, as he leads his son to the pairs of shoes. "How about we put a coin on each shoe, hide in the bushes, and then we'll see how they'll react to the surprise." The son followed suit and placed a coin on each shoe as his father suggested. Once he completed the deed, they went into hiding. The son was very curious to know what would happen next. Well, after some time, the owner did come for the shoes, and by the looks of his, he was a farmer. The owner sat down next to the shoes. It looked like he had just completed his job for the day. When he started wearing his shoes, he immediately was greeted by an unfamiliar texture on his foot. He stopped whatever he was doing to look at what was inside his shoe. It was a coin. Curious, the farmer looked inside his other shoe as well. After seeing so many coins in his hand, happiness can be seen spreading across his face. He raises his hand to the sky and praises to God. "You come in some form and help me. Thanks to you and the one you have sent. May this giver live life as he wants and give them lots and lots of blessings to come." The farmer continued to thank God for providing the money, as his mother was admitted to the hospital, and he didn't have money to buy medicine, his son's school fees, and for his overall living condition. He did not stop mentioning how grateful he was of the giver that gave him these coins. As the father and son were hiding and listening to the farmer, the son was crying. The son soon enough understood what his father was trying to teach him. Avoid mischief, for mischief and malice grow on the same branch of the tree of evil, Aaron Hill, and be a blessing to others and be the reason they are happy. In a TED Talk by Elizabeth Dunn, she was in the exact shoes of the son. She got to witness the change she was making in someone's life. Going to the website of an effective charity and entering your recent number just doesn't feel like it's enough. Feeling a bit indifferent whenever she tried to donate to different charities didn't seem right to her. She believed that she can be a blessing to others and be the reason they are happy. So what she did was look for another charity that wasn't so broad and big, and upon her search, she learned about the Group of Five. A Group of Five, G5, is 5 or more Canadian citizens or permanent residents who have arranged to privately sponsor a refugee or a refugee and their family living abroad. You have to raise enough money to support the family for their first year in Canada, and then they literally get on a plane to your city. For Elizabeth's case, she was helping a family that consisted of a mother, a father, and their 4 sons and a daughter, their youngest being a 4-year-old boy. After almost 2 years of paperwork and waiting, Elizabeth and her group learned that the refugee family would be arriving in Vancouver in less than 6 weeks. They were very lucky to find the refugees a house. They came out on evenings and weekends and painted and cleaned and assembled the furniture. When the big day came, it was a little overwhelming for everyone involved, especially the 4-year-old in the refugee family. The good thing did not end there. The mother in the refugee family was so reunited with her sister, who had come to Canada earlier through the same program. They hadn't seen each other in 15 years, and from that alone could make any person tear up. There is a saying of, be good to others, you don't know their struggle. And in the case of Elizabeth, she got to see the struggles and impact she had on the family she helped for years. With this experience, she has learned that by being in a charity program where she got to physically be in the presence of the people she was sending money to, it really encouraged her to do more and give more. When people feel a real sense of connection with those they were helping and could easily envision the difference they were making in those individual lives, people tend to extend a hand more. In other cases, not all can experience what Elizabeth Dunn had gone through. Changes and help can be in the form of family members and friends close to your circle too. Maybe your mom needs help with the laundry today. Maybe your dad needs help with walking the dog. Maybe your friend is struggling to find motivation to study. Even the small things can help. Remember this, you can either make or break someone's day. I mean, why bother ruin it when it could benefit both of you if you did something beneficial? You're the one who makes them smile. You're the one who makes them feel loved. They may not be able to tell you this, but they'll always think of you. You can't imagine how much they appreciate what you do for them and how much they look up to you. Hey, maybe getting that ice cream with your friend would be one of the treasured memories they have of you. Let's stop thinking about giving as just this moral obligation and start thinking of it as a source of happiness and pleasure. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another. Charles Dickens. Thanks for watching this video. How would you like to hear more motivational stories on a consistent basis? Do me a favor and support the channel by sharing, commenting below, and please make sure to like and hit that subscribe button to get the latest updates. Soon, you will be on your way to feeling inspired.